Hi, everyone. I'm Brianna from Boone, and welcome to this week's Boone Chat. For centuries, the Order has trusted in keepers and holders to guard the secrets in 7 briefcases against all harm. But when their stronghold is attacked and the secrets put in peril, the entire Order must face their greatest fear, an enemy who knows too much and is willing to kill to get what he wants. Now, the Order's newest member, Caspar, must discover the truth of the secrets before the enemy does or risk losing everything. I'm happy to be joined by the writer and artist of Seven Secrets, Tom Taylor, and Daniele di Nicuolo. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
All right, so let's just jump right into it, shall we?
Sure.
Tom,
Yeah.
this is a story you've wanted to write for a very long time. What inspired the idea?
Actually, one of my first ever successes was a play about a briefcase on a train station. It was a short play. It won an award. It paid my mortgage when we were flat broke and had a young child. It was great, and it went on all around the world. And that play was then adapted into a comic. And that comic about a briefcase on a train station got me a gig writing Star Wars, which makes perfect sense, right? For this Australian, very strange. But I've always been fascinated by that type of story, that what's in a box, what's in the box story. And so for me, Seven Secrets was the evolution of that. It's an idea I've had kicking around for a very long time. The idea of this secret order that guards 7 secrets, 7 what's in the boxes, and a story that revolves around that and goes back throughout history and covers the entire world. And then there's secrets within secrets and twists upon twists and mysteries constantly. And so that was the evolution of Seven Secrets.
That's so cool. I mean, everybody has that, like, what's in the box? Like, you
It's
have
in the
to
box.
know. And, like,
Yeah.
you have to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back to that what's in the box question. But for right now, I actually have a question for Daniele. So your art has this wonderful kinetic energy to it, and the colors are just so vibrant and they pop off the pages, and it just reminds me of the anime aesthetic. So I need to know what influenced the way that you decided to approach your style of art in this book, because it's gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm a long time fan of anime and mangas. When I grew up, I started reading those kind of comics, and I write to American comics and superheroes just when I was attending an art school. So it's pretty late, but so my art style, it's always been influenced by the Japanese art and Japanese storytelling, and that's it. It's the perfect match between actions and feelings and the characters. It's how I like to represent them. It's how I like to make them act and look. And I think that it's the perfect match, as I said, with these kind of stories where we have a lot of action, a lot of characters, a lot of feelings and emotions, and a lot of places to visit too. So yeah, you're right. There's a lot of manga and animes influences in my work.
I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, everything just is so kinetic, and it looks like I'm watching a cartoon versus reading a comic. And so well done. It's so great.
Thank you. That was my point.
Oh, I love it. Tom, I told you we were going to come back to the what's in the box question. So, okay, we know there are 7 total secrets in the briefcases, but are they all really secrets? Like, can you give us any hints about what the Order is protecting?
Like, I will say that, I mean, a book called Seven Secrets, this is one of the problems we find with publicity for this book is it's all a secret. We can't tell you too much. But what we can tell you is how important these secrets are, that these are 7 secrets that if they were to get out, they would literally change the world. So they need to be fiercely protected. And there's an order of 7 that guard this, and holders and keepers, 2 people who guard each case with their lives. And then we have Amon, our nasty, far too good-looking villain, who is after these with the Seekers. And if he gets his hands on them, we don't know what will happen to the world.
Mm. I'm just so ready for more of the issues because, I mean, I work here. I get to see what's
Yeah.
going on and I'm just like, I need more. I can't wait. So well done there. Daniele, back to you. What's it like getting to visually bring this story to life?
Yeah, it's a dream come true. As I said, working with Tom, it's great. He's a great writer, and he's very great with characters and families kind of issues. And when I read the pitch for the first time and the very first description of the characters, it's been just natural. They were so cool, even if they were just shortly described, and but they were so strong as characters, and they just pop out so naturally and easily. I mean, all the characters were just, I did just one version of them. The only exception is Caspar. It's been the hardest one. It's the main character, it's the protagonist, but it's been hard, right? Because it's the main character, and he has a very complex story, and he had an out life, and we really needed to make him look perfect for the kind of story and emotions that we wanted to tell to the readers.
That's awesome. Okay, so with that, what was the collaboration like between the two of you? How did you two work together to make this just to make it work so well? It works so perfectly.
Look, in comics, sometimes you just get lucky. you get someone who you just gel with on the page. And with Daniele, I think he and I have very, very similar storytelling. What's the word I'm after? Lucky I'm not a writer. Our goals are the same. What we want from stories is the same. And first and foremost, I mean, we know you've talked about his kinetic energy that he puts on the page. His action is incredible. But for me, it's all about acting. It's all about the character. And the nuance he can put into expressions is what makes you fall in love with these characters instantly. Is what makes you want them to survive, want to see them succeed, want them to be friends, or want them to be family, want them to, put down a stupid duty and go fall in love. And that's all Daniele. And so for he and I, we've just been, there's a lot of emails going back and forth. I will write something, he'll send, he sent all those character sketches really early on, and as soon as I saw them, I wanted to know more about them. So the way he drew these characters made me want to write them more, and I wanted to know more about them. And as well, we have Daphne in the middle, who's just been fantastic. It's this wonderful set of eyes that we both say, yes, whatever Daphne says, we'll just go with that. No, she's quite brilliant. So yeah, we just gel in a really, really wonderful way. And I think you see how much fun we're having on the page. And the excitement of every single issue, and the cliffhangers we leave it on. Yeah, every issue should be a case. There should be a secret pulled back and revealed in every issue, so you'll want to get to the next one.
And Daniele, do you have any thoughts on your collaborative process?
Yeah, it's, as Tom said, it's just perfect. Sometimes you are just lucky to work with someone that thinks as you think, and that it's literally on the same page as you. And every time that he sent me the new script, I cry and my poor heart breaks.
Yes. Mission accomplished.
As Tom said, there's a lot of action and kinetics and stuff, and things exploding and people dying, but this matters because the characters are there and we are with them, and also the things that I love the most are the characters. So when you feel bounded to the characters, you care about them. That's why you wanted to see where the story goes. That's what lead us to. Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I, for one, am so excited to see where the rest of this story goes. I'm just like, give me more. Do we have more that I can look at? Because this is great. Okay, so my final question Tom, it's we're getting a little deep here.
Okay.
Family versus duty or work is a really strong theme in this book. And it really makes me think of the way that we as a society are always working for that next hustle, sometimes, to the detriment of our personal relationships or our friendships. Are you in any way holding up a mirror to our society and examining what's really important?
Sure. I mean, yes, you could definitely look at it that way. I didn't know we were going that deep. Look, I will just check. What time is it here? It is 2:25 a.m. here, and I am the father of two. So certainly that work-life balance that we all have, where we put the most of ourselves, and the guilt we feel for not spending more time with our children, with our family, with our friends. I think everybody has that, particularly these days when we devote so much time online, when we spend so much time staring at the screen instead of into the eyes of the people we actually care about. Yes, that's apparent in this book. Yes, we're shining a mirror there. And it's everything. Every story has a little bit of yourself in it. And yes, I wish I could. There's a part of me that every night I go to bed, or every morning at 6 a.m. and go, right, have to get up and hang with the kids, got to do this, got to do that. And then there's always that something that drags you away, something that feels more important that full well isn't. And that's a struggle that our characters have within the story as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's wonderful. I can't wait to see more. Like, give me more sooner, please, because I want it. I need it.
Welcome.
Thank you both so much for your time, Tom and Daniele, and everyone watching. Be sure to pick up 7 Secrets in stores now.